Hello everyone. This is chapter 9. So what we will do today, as I told yesterday, we will use the recording element, and also we will, till now we will not able to hear the IVR, right? We are making the prompt, we are like putting the TTS everywhere. So I'll show you where that these temporary audio file getting generated and how you can play the IVR. So first let me show you one demo for how we can do that. Then we will add the audio recording element, because recording element required CP server to play back, but at least the functionality we will check it. Okay, let's try and let me show you. uh, Same thing we'll do today. We'll debug, and as soon as we debug, we'll see it will play. It will play whatever we have set. Okay, let's see. Yeah, connect. Let's connect. Once you connect it,
Welcome to the Cisco First IVR. Press 1 for Hindi and press 2 for Tamil.
as soon as you press this one,
You have selected option 1. Press 1 for booking. Press 2 for talk to agent. Press 3 for cancel your last booking.
we have press this one.
Please enter you calling or WhatsApp number. Kindly enter your mobile number.
Yeah. So now we will enter any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will play out that as well.
You have entered 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Thank you calling us. Our team will reach out to you. We are landing your call to available agent. Please be on the line.
So that's how you can see my complete IVR played this time. It was not doing earlier. So let me tell you how we can achieve that. Where is these settings are available in the College Studio. So this thing you can play within your desktop, laptop, or if you are in the server also, you can at least, without touching the server configuration, at least you can play your prompts, at least not the integration point, not the recording point, at least the IVR functionality, like capturing the number, capturing the DNIS, capturing the mobile number, capturing account details, card number, etc. You can play it with this. So the setting is here. You can go to the Windows. You can go to the preferences. In the preferences, you need to go to the Call Studio again. So either, if you see, this is the difference. If you go this Call Studio, you will not get the debug setting. Okay, debug setting will not be there. But if you go to this window tab, preferences, you will have all the setting again. But here, instead of, there will be a project related setting as well, which you have already seen. These you are already seen, right? And there will be a debug preferences. Inside this debug preferences, you can enable the activity log also. It will show in your console. You can enable the debug log, and also you can enable the speech synthesis. Recognition not required, because we are not we are making we are making our IVR as a DTM of IVR. So if you want to use both settings, because these both setting, speech synthesis and speech recognition, then currently we are using only one. If you want to use the recognition also, then what you need to do is, wherever you have used menu item, you form like, so you need to choose both here, so that when you speak also it will work. So that is the place you can play your complete IVR. Okay. Normally people don't tell it because it's a new feature, but yeah, in my video you will learn these kind of tricky and useful things. Now we were on the recording part. So how to record the session? Current in the old time, In the old videos, if you see that, it was my two option was landing to the transfer page. But now what I have done is I have landed this to record. I have made one more page, and option 2 is going to the record menu. Okay. Sorry, record menu, we need to jump. Yeah, record menu, we need to jump. So similarly, record. Okay. So now if you see that, now same, what I am doing here is I'll just show you and explain. There is a recording, there is a two recording element. One recording element is only for record, and then you can play back in the next audio, or you can similarly whatever we have done here, right? Similarly, confirm account number. So to confirm account number, we have two option menu and then played in the state smart. Okay, play in the state smart and captured in this, and we have captured in the digit element. So digit confirm is also there. Digit confirm is also there, right? And similarly, we have audio and record confirm. So difference, what is the difference? So first of all, why we are using the record? So recording audio file is used whenever admin team, or you can say the monitoring team or customer itself, they wanted to enable the emergency flags. So these recordings you can put in some path. If the audio file is the audio file present, the recording present in that path, that means you need to enable some flags, emergency flag, flood flags. So your particular team or XYZ business team will dial in the number. They will say there is a, let's say, West Bengal is down. Please do not route the call from the West Bengal gateway, or do not route, if there is a curfew there, do not route the call via that gateway, or please play the emergency message for all the West Bengal customers. So like that you can play, and the recording will be saved in some path continuously at the back end. The path is getting monitored. As soon as they check that, and they will play either the same audio file, or they can ask a recording team to record, and they will have some placeholder at the start of the call itself. So some start of the call itself, there will be some placeholder, which placeholder means the audio, some kind of audio element or menu element. So it will check that flag. Okay, the recording is available. Modify this emergency flow, and then disconnect or transfer the calls. So like that, it is useful, or it will be useful in the medical IVR systems. X people in the hospitals, they will keep, when you dial internally, when you dial, this is for internal doctors or staff purposes, that when there is operation is suppose some kind of operation is going on OT, so they can play the dial in, and they can play, okay, OT 123 are occupied till 6 p.m. And then whenever the other doctors, other medical staff, they wanted to, they will dial, and they will check, they will say, okay, they will get the message, XYZ team, okay, the OT, these OTs are occupied. Similarly, in the hotels or restaurant, you can say the daily menu they frequently change, so they can dial in, and then they can dial in, it is internal purpose only. They can dial in the special menu, and then one guy or one chef will speak, or say, record their messages in detail. I have these special item today, and the entire hotel team dial in the same number, or the toll free, whatever they have internally given. They dial, and they can hear that audio. Okay, where they can hear at the start itself, you can place some similarly audio file. So let me tell you how we can do that. So first you drag the record element, record 01, record 02. Similarly, what I have done here is I have already added my counter. Okay, this counter I have already added, record element counter. Similar thing what we are doing there. Here, if you see, I will show you the fresh one. Then I'll move to the whatever configuration I have done. So similarly, one audio you will say here, please enter your message after beep sound. Like that I have done is please record your message after beep sound, and then some predefined beep sound or some predefined message I'm playing. And in the setting, now I'll come to the setting. What the settings are, these settings are that I'll explain. To know better, so I request everyone, please download this programming guide. So Cisco programming guide. This will help you to understand. And one more guide is there. Let me just show element specification. So one is programming guide and one is element specification. Yeah. So these two element specification will tell you in detail what is the subdialog, what is subdialog return, what is what web service element, what is virtual element, what is this WXM PCS element. So these all in detail you can see this. It is saying support voice input, whether they enable the multiple type of question which takes voice input, such as truly if AS are configured, no input, max timeout. So these are your, it will say survey name, survey token, authentication token. Okay. So these are uh, in detail, in detail, it will tell you what is the element for. Element can be used to engage post call survey with WebEx experience. Okay, management. The element is located under the WXC group, Call Studio element. So that's how you can see how it is playing for what it does. So everything is there actually. So everything, every configuration of response parameter. So every detail is present in your element configuration document, this element specification document. So everything will be there. So this is very useful, very useful. You can say this document. So try that and read it thoroughly, and that will be helpful. And then these data will be useful for everyone. So let's say so this all I never use those REST client and extra things, but yeah, if you want to use, just go through the document, will help. Similarly, as you've seen, this WFM, this is the post call survey element. They have already provided in survey name, survey token, authentication token. These things are now already inbuilt. Call Studio is already providing it. So that is actually was not available earlier. In the earlier sections, earlier time, it was not available there. But now it is there. Everything, survey name, survey token. So everything is available now. Yeah. So this is good. It will support your same DTMF voice both. So similarly, ECS element you can also use, and you can use via your element specification document. Now come back to the recording element. What it does? So record element, here you can see control F. I'll go to the record first. Yeah, this is the record element. So this record element, oh, sorry. Yeah, this record element in detail what these values are, what the each setting does, and also record and confirm both explain in detail. So do refer that documents. Meanwhile, I'll explain all these settings what we have. First of all, audio you already know now. General setting is just for configuration purpose, or you can customize as well. Data is to make an element session data, and event you can capture if there is some VXML events comes, so you can capture your VXML event, Java exception, etc. I'll try to create one VXML event or Java exception uh, next in the next video, because it's a jumping. You can throw these errors anywhere in the flow, and then it will play some specific prompt, or it will do some extra reporting, etc., etc. So this I'll explain in the later video. Okay, now we'll go to setting again. First of all, this is the input time, 5 second. If it is waiting, you are waiting for more than 5 seconds, it will treat as an uh, no input. So max no input counter, it is 3, but you can use this counter as well, or this recording element itself is a single cry only because it's the only recording element. So this these things are not required in the recording element case. But for me, I have used that because I make it as a one. So this counter is not required for this, but if you're using the record with confirm, then combined tries are required. Next is start with beep. It will play from the CVP audio, some beep sound. Then you need to start your recording. Terminate on DTMF. If you press anything, that means your recording is completed. If you just make it false, that means you can record until the special character or hang up. So ideally we make it true only. If you press any DTMF, then the recording is completed. Keep recording on hang up. These setting you can put like few people, even the calls completed, it will start, it will keep recording, so we don't require that. See it if you, yeah, look at this, the message is also coming. If you move the cursor on the, look at this settings indicate whether the recording should be saved, even if the caller hang up while making the recording. By default this should be false. So if you want to save the recording, so yeah, make it true. Maximum recording time, how big message you want. So I think 40 to 60 seconds are enough. Normally we do that, as is compulsory to that indicate settings. And final silence, if you have a pause while you're recording, then it should be stopped. So normally we put 5 second, 5 to 6 second only. Okay, file name, you can put any name here, and then whenever your recording happens at the back end, by this file name only it will be saved. So record message or recording audio. So recording audio 123, it will this is the name of this file. Type of the file, dot wave, yeah, and extension. This is not required, not a compulsory parameter. Leave it. Path. So path also you can either FTP path you can define, or you can define the physical path depending on the your requirement. So ideally what I have done is I have created this kind of, yeah, I have created this kind of path. uh, so we can copy that. Let me just go there one more time. Studio, I have saved somewhere. College Studio Basics, here I think, yeah, recording audio. So copy that path. So in the server you need to put the server path, and but well, now I'm showing you, this is how you can achieve. Now this path is same. This element configuration is completely done. Some similar things I have done here. Okay, so similar things I have done, so I'm deleting that extra one. And then you can play, how you can play it similar. You can play that same audio file, recorded audio file, by putting the same path here. So suppose my recording is in this server, in the machine. So I need, instead of using default path, now I cannot use the default path. Okay, I need to use the I need to use uh, I need to use the that particular path only. So this is not required. This is not required. So, okay, so particular path only. So wherever I have kept that, so that particular path you need to either mention completely here, completely path of your server, like HTTPS colon double SS 9090, like that. You put, and then it will start playing from from there. Okay, so that's how you can you play it. Currently, I'm just using the default audio path. So after that only it will play. It will be TTS is not required in that case because I've just put for this purpose only. Because if you put TTS, if your recording path is not there, recording audio is not there, it will take from the TTS. But we don't want to do that. Either we place silence.wave there, like same name, voice recorded, or this file recording, like that recording.wave. This file will contain silence, otherwise some message, and it will play out. So I have added here only, and then after that I am transferring the call. You can move further in the flow, whatever you wanted to do, then you can achieve it. So these this is called recording element. Let's try this. It will not work because I am not on the server, but and we will see what error is coming. Before going to that point, I just wanted to show you one more thing. This is record. Yeah, I think that one only. Yeah, I think this one only. Okay, let's try that. Why it will come in my mind, I'll tell you. Validate. Similar thing, validate your project, then debug. We will wait until the connect button comes. Connect came. Yeah, and this logs. Yeah, now I remember what I was telling about to tell you, but okay, after that I'll tell you.
Welcome to the Cisco first IVR. Press 1 for Hindi and press 2 for Tamil. You have selected option 2. Press 1 for booking. Press 2 for talk to agent. Press 3 for cancel your last booking.
Now, this recording message is getting played. Let me enter some value or some message. It will give error, but I'm just explaining you how we can achieve it.
Please record your message after beep sound.
So as soon as the beep sound played,
I'm
you can
sorry.
start
We are
recording.
experiencing difficulties.
Now this
Please
error
call
is
back at a
coming
later time.
because this is
Goodbye.
not the CP server. I cannot fetch the recorded audio. The recorded audio will be fetched from the voice XML page. So I will try to fix that. Raise this to the Cisco team, and let's see how this can be fixed, because ideally this issue not comes when you are on server side. Okay, and there is one more file where you can check what has happened entirely in your call. Because if you remember, let me go to the let me go to the perspective first. If you remember, in the preferences, in the debug mode, I have enabled the error logging, right? So where is this error logging is coming? Where is this activity log is coming? So that either you can see in the console, and in the console also there is a path for every console, right? We can physically go there and check it. So let me just take you there, and it will show you everything what is happening. And now I'll take you to the that particular file. So there is, this is the file, this is the path. See Cisco in, this is my college studio, this is my laptop, so that's why it is coming from runtime. Otherwise the path is Cisco CVP VXML server and logs. Inside the log you can completely check what error or what debug is coming. But in your laptop, where you need to go this uh, Call Studio, Call Studio Eclipse plugins, com.audium.core.studio, debug.runtime, voice browser and logs, and then there will be a voice.browser log. Inside this, if you go through, this is very detailed log, all the event, what kind of event is coming, what kind of how you can catch them, and how many, what file is playing. So control F, the .wav file, how many .wav file has been played into your call, that will come here. So it is fetching. Look at this. This is my localhost session port 80, and it is fetching from there, and unable to fetch the unable unable to fetch, the browser is unable to fetch the recorded wave file because it required some VXML setting on VXML gateway. That's why it is unable. The audio file is already there. I'll show you, but it is unable to fetch from there. And physically, it is. Let me show you physically where it is. Yeah, here it is. Go to the CVP. Uh, Same. What is the path? Uh, Runtime, voice browser home. Runtime, voice browser home, logs. So inside that you have that voice browser log. Similarly, what your how many audio files your runtime Call Studio have used, that will come also in time. After some time, it will go. The 30 second, after 30 second, this is temporary folder only, it will go. Otherwise, if you during the live call, during the testing, you can see that how many prompts are getting played. So in the logs, it will be there. So these many prompts are played. Language selection, your language selection menu, welcome menu, welcome, then language selection, then Tamil language selected, then after the store menu, then after store menu, we have gone to the recording message. So that's how you can see how many prompts are getting played, and this will temporary uh, browser home will go away, and here is our recording. You can see the recording audio and recording. Unable to play that because we are on another server. And then one more thing I'll show you, which will be very very rare to know. In the Catalina home, there will be a web app. So this all in the your College Studio itself. In the CBP, there is some audio file predefined. The error message is playing from it. Listen this. This is the error message.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We are experiencing
Which is
difficulties.
played
Please
when
call back at a
there were
later
error.
time. Goodbye.
There were errors. So that everything is playing from the CP audio here, and it is available in your Call Studio, uh, Call Studio debug runtime. So this is the document you need to go through, and that's how you use your recording element. Okay, I think we have almost covered every element what is generally used in IVR call flow. Okay. Database and web service element are typically used when you are connecting directly from the web services. It's a simple web service element. It's an the URL you need to put, port, you need to put the port URL, then you need to put what port you are using. Okay, and context.xml is there in the server also, that you can update and you can use via that, or else you can use the web service element like that. This is called also one of the web service element. Voice XML insert is used when you are invoking some core third party XML IVR, VXML IVR. Then the VXML insert is used. Like you want to play some VXML file, not from the CVP server, directly from the VXML gateway, which is ingress gateway, you can say. Then you need to use this VXML insert element. You need to completely put the path you need to completely put the uh, uh, exist state, what will come, and all the information whatever required. The source will go and will go with the complete array, complete URL. For example, you can go to Cisco CVP logs. Inside logs, open any, I think, any log, maybe the global call log you can open, and inside that you can see how the URL is forming. So there you can check, and then this VXML insert will work like that. Hot event and hot links. Hot event is nothing but wherever you are capturing events, like in my audio, some exception comes, VXML exceptions, then I can capture those into these events. I can capture, and then wherever my application is 20 pages application, 30 pages application, wherever the event is coming, it will hit here directly. So that's how you can you go in this hot event elements, and then you can invoke your some classes, and then it will be transferred to agent or disconnect. That's how the hot event is done. Flag is only just for the notification purpose. Okay, application transfer. Yeah, this one is also one of the tool. You can see application transfer. As soon as I drag that, I have only two application in my this navigator. So as soon as I drag the application transfer, both application is coming. So application to application transfer is possible. This is how you can do it. Remember, when you are sending, you need to send some information also with that. It should be in session. So when you are making application to application transfer, make sure whatever the entry point you have defined, uh, ANIDN is already normally there, but all other things, if your ICM is passing to you at the time of at the time of transfer, you need to put that as well. So that is the application transfer. Page entry, page connector is already done. Hang up. Hang up is nothing. Instead of transferring the call, you can hang up with the IVR itself. There is no setting for that. That event, hang up event will not go to ICM. Okay. So that's why we avoid it. Otherwise, the reporting call comes on the VXML gateway, and call reaches to the agent, or that differs. Call reaches to post ICM, that differs. So that's why I don't use hang up. All other, I think we have already used. Yeah, let me explain you about a little bit about subdialog. Subdialog invoke. Similarly, it's a subdialog invoke. Currently, we don't have subflow. If you want to create some subflows like language menu and etc., instead of using, like you have seven application in your server, and out of seven in one application you have language subflow. So from each application you can call that. There is a pattern for calling that. In the document you will see, pass that pattern correctly, and then the particular flow will invoke. Then similarly we have, once you call it, you need to return it. So this is the returning element. Once you call, you need to return it. So yeah, the subdialog return element can only be added in the subflow editor. So once you have subflow editor, then you can, how can do that? There is a way. Let me just tell you, right click. So you can open a call flow editor. So call flow editor you can open, then subflow you can add. You just try that. I have also I never tried to open. Yeah, look at this. This is the subflow. So now you can create some subflow. Look, and it is created. So now as soon as you can see, my test is created. Now I can use the return. So where I wanted to go back, I wanted to go back to my main application. It will automatically go return data from subflow. Whatever data you have captured, language and etc., it will be set you can set in the session also, and then you need to transfer back, you can transfer back. So as soon as you click that, it will come back to here. Now I can use this here, and as soon as I do that, look at this, test is here. So test will go, it will jump here, do the work, come back here, and then you can proceed with your flow. So that's how you achieve the next. It will have next. So next, once you come back, you can follow the next step. You can reach out to menu and etc. etc. That you can achieve it. So that's how you use your subflow. Subflow. You can use your where it is uh, test subflows. Let me just make another way. It will give me error. I was doing it. Let me validate whether it will give error or not. Yeah, look at this one, error is coming. What is the error? Please connect the all exist state to this element. Which element? Which element it is saying? All exist state is connected only. Okay, subflow. Subflow first. Oh, exit state error. Please connect all the exit state of the this element. But we have not used, right? We have deleted. Okay, so we need to connect it actually. Somewhere we need to connect it, otherwise it will keep creating issues. So let us delete that. Okay. Done. Validate. Yeah, gone. So that's how you can create your subflow. Subdialog return. You are already aware of these tools. General. This is also subdialog start. Within the call flow, you want to start something, so you can use the subdialog start. You need to pass all the sessions, and you need to return. It's a subdialog start only. Let's try whether we can have the subdialog start as well. Or project call flow project subflow flow project. Oh yeah, this is I think call studio project. Not this is call studio project only. Sub open subflow we have created. That's fine. I think this is, you can check how we can use the subdialog start. Uh, CP subdialog start as initial, and you can use the different subdialog from the different location from the IVR. So I think all the elements we have already covered. Yeah, all the major element we have already covered: form, mathematical, number capture, call control. Yeah, call control also same transfer only. This is also kept, we have already done. Uh, this is courtesy callback. It is the separate application for that is already available. So customer lookup. This is also a database kind of integration only. Is action element. All these are action element only. We have, I think, one of two action. Okay, action element we have not used yet, right? Yeah, let's try one action element. What it does. So this action element either you can use by the class, some database integration customization you can do, or you can use these action element which is there. Action element is nothing but uh, without taking a consent from customer, you are doing something. Decision element, you take a consent. Option one, option two, option three, yes, no, checking it, what customer is entered. But action element, as action element suggested, nothing we are, just we are doing something at the back end. We are not telling customer that okay, we are doing this digging at the back end. So that's why the action element use. It has only one existed called done. So it will go error. If error comes, it will invoke the error.log. If error does not come, then user will not get to know that any other menus or any other element he has gone through. So it's not a audio, it's just a back-end process for you. So that's how you do it. Normally we use the action element at the beginning itself to retrieve some user information. Okay, this is for today's video. Next video, when I come back, I will tell you how to customize these endpoints: call start class, call end class, application start and application end. This I'll explain. There is some Java logic required. We will need to extend and inherit, implement some classes to achieve those things. So in the next class, in the next session, next video, I will come and explain that about how we can use the endpoint settings. This is for today. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you will like this detailed uh, a video. Please share with your friends who want to learn Follow Studio IVR application, and do subscribe my channel. It will motivate me to create new videos and good content video for you. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead.